it's Lucy from Budgeting and Planning and Donna from elevatefs.org.
Hi.
I got it right.
Yes.
So we are doing a 10-part mini-series on everything to do with mortgages. Donna knows exactly what she's talking about, and we're going to cover a random selection of questions that anybody is going to be having right now, including myself, about mortgages and what the landscape looks like for this year, because it's a bit bloody scary, isn't it? So the first question, we're going to do each video one question at a time. This particular video is going to be all around missed mortgage payments, missed credit payments. What does that mean? Is it possible that you can still actually obtain a mortgage or remortgage if you're in that situation? So what's the deal there?
The key thing is, as long as you've kept up with your mortgage payments in the last 6 months, we do have options. We could potentially move you to a lender. You may pay a slightly higher rate than the high street, but what we can potentially do there is look to extending the mortgage term, which might offset the increase in payments and make it more affordable to suit your budget. The key thing is, what we do today is not set in stone for the next 25, 30 years. So maybe for the next 2 years, we would look at a lender that's more sympathetic to credit blips, look to extend the term, keep the mortgage payments down each month based on your affordability. And then in 2 years' time, things have sorted themselves out. Maybe get you back onto the high street at more rates that people are used to, more affordable. And at that time, again, we can review your budget and look to reduce the term of the mortgage to make it more affordable, and obviously to try and get rid of the mortgage and get that paid off as quickly as possible.
I think that's brilliant, because I think when you're in that situation, of course, you're going to be really scared and thinking, I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, my money isn't where I want it to be, my budget's not working out for me, everything's just too much money. All these different scary scenarios run through your head that you're going to be judged when you go and speak to a mortgage advisor and think, oh God, help me, I'm so embarrassed, I can't even begin to tell you the state I've got myself in the last couple of years. Do you find that's a thing?
Yeah, people do, and it's real life, these things happen, don't be. The worst thing is not taking any action. It's real life, these things happen, but you do have options. Just don't sit there and suffer in silence and think, oh, I'm trapped. That's not the case at all. We're here to help, and there's lots of lenders out there that are sympathetic to this kind of thing.
And you mentioned to me before, actually, that what's really interesting is that, they aren't the evil one coming, the mortgage lenders, they're not, they're not like the evil people who are going to just get them out of their house. They want you to stay a customer.
Absolutely, yeah. The worst thing for them is last resort is repossession. That's not what they want. It's bad press for them, and they don't want to be, turfing a family out of their property. So if you're experiencing financial difficulties and you're struggling to pay the mortgage, do speak to your lender. There are things they can do. There's ways to help it be more affordable. Maybe in the short term, maybe offer you an interest-only option for a few months until you get back on your feet. Again, maybe looking at extending the mortgage term for a period of time. Again, because that would reduce the monthly payments that you can pay.
That's a good idea.
But yeah, again, speak to the lender. They're not the big bad wolf. The last thing they want to do is repossess and ultimately make you homeless. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, there we go. That's part 1 of 10. Lucy from budgetingandplanning.co.uk, and I can absolutely help you with that budgeting piece, which is completely the essential, most foundational part, isn't it, of looking at your affordability.
Yes.
And where can people find you, Donna?
You can find me, more contact details at elevatefs.org, and I'll be happy to help.
Lovely, thank you.